James Ing here. Welcome back to Recession Proof Business Tips. We're going to talk about the ultimate sales pitch. So, regardless of whatever type of business that you're in, product based, service based, it doesn't really matter. There's some essentials that, if you understand, are going to help you to sell more, scale more, and everything. We've sold millions and millions of dollars in the online business space over this last decade. So there's some practical things that we've been diving into. And today I'm diving into one of the 5 daily methods of operation that, if you do, will be able to scale a business and to scale a sales organization. So number 1 is to use and share the product. And it's important that if you understand that you are your best product, that you got to be your best believer for that, then that's going to help you to be able to win big in any business. Case in point, if you take a look in Tesla, you take a look at Elon Musk. Anyone Tesla fans? We used to have a Tesla, beautiful, beautiful car. One of the biggest reasons why Tesla is so successful, besides their technology, besides their vision, is because you can tell that for the vision statement of what Elon Musk and Tesla is doing, he is sold out, number one super fan of exactly what it is that he's doing. So if you want to be able to scale and sell anything out there, this could be online services, this could be coaching, this could be physical products, this could be real estate. Number one person that we need to sell is ourselves. In fact, one of my mentors said this, that if you want to sell more, then the last 4 letters in enthusiasm are IASM. IASM. I am sold myself. So you gotta be the product of the product. So every single day, what does that actually look like? In whatever business that you're in, one of the business I'm involved in deals with health and wellness. So we sell products. These, for example, help to balance body hormones and to break fat loss plateaus. I lost 25 pounds in 40 days, for example, right? So one of the biggest things you want to do, whether it's a product like this, it's a hair care product, it's an online service, it's a coaching service, whatever that it is every day ask yourself this question. Am I being the best example of what this product that I'm giving to the marketplace can actually do? Right? That I can actually do. So for me, if I'm not looking like I'm moving towards a direction of being healthier, it's going to be real tough for me to be in integrity and to be believable in selling health and wellness. I kind of laugh, and no offense if this is you, no judgment at all, but it's kind of interesting. Have you been to the gym before? And you take a look at the trainer and you look at them, they're like, I think they should take their own fitness advice. Or maybe you've been to the doctor before and they're smoking cigarettes and they got heart issues, and yet they're supposed to be doctors for you. Once again, no judgment, but I'm talking about, if you want to be successful to a high level, there must be authenticity, there must be alignment in who we are and being the number one best product of the product of whatever it is that we're sharing out there. Now, is that to say, I'll just use health and wellness as an example, is that to say that you need to be walking around like a bikini model, a raging 6-pack, something like that, to be able to sell and promote something? No. But here's the tip. Here's the saying. It's not that you need to be buff to be inspiring. It's that you need to be on the journey of going buff. It's not that you need to be buff, so being physically fit, being the final product. It's a process of your transformation. I hope you get this, because if you understand this, one of the biggest things I see as I'm coaching people in our Warrior Movement organization is people say, well, James, I will sell the product when I have my transformation. I will sell this when I'm there. But they're missing out on the biggest opportunity in the world. And why? Because if you take a look and you scroll through Instagram, you scroll through social media, you see anybody that is successful in whatever it is that they're promoting. They could be an amazing author. They could be an amazing coach. They could be amazing at whatever product or service that they're doing. If they're the end result, they're missing one of the biggest inspiration factors, which is that you are most inspiring when you're still in the process of your transformation. If this clicks at all, comment on one below. I hope you can have this click, because this removes so much burden from me. It's like the chicken and the egg syndrome, right? Some people think, which came first? Do I have to have the final product before I can sell? But how do I get to the final product if I can't even sell? So you don't have to. You just have to realize that there's power in your authenticity. There is power in your story. In fact, if you're willing to be vulnerable now about your story, facts tell, stories sell. So in your sales, what actually lends a lot more relation with people and what lends a lot more credibility is the ability for people to actually say, me too. You go through social media now, there's so much filtered stuff. There's so many ads. There's so much stuff that's out there that looks pretty and put together and like perfect that it actually is boring to people right now. And it actually makes it so it's not believable. But if you're the person that's willing to be authentic, if you're the person that's willing to be vulnerable, that's actually going to lead to a lot more sales. Vulnerability is key. I was coaching a partner earlier today, and this teammate was saying, well, James, I've been stuck with my weight loss goal. We sell health and wellness products in our business, right? I've been stuck with being able to sell health and wellness. And it's been tough for me because I feel like I'm not in integrity because I've been stuck in my fat loss plateau. And I told this person, I said, that's going to be your greatest victory because how many other people are going through that very same struggle as well too, but they're not willing to admit it. I see my friend Miss Barry here saying she's an independent travel agent and talk about what are the struggles in there, whether it's in the business aspect, the struggles of travel or forwarding or whatever that it is. It's the struggle that gets people to connect because they are looking for solutions to their problems. If you're jotting down notes, people don't buy products. People don't buy services. People buy solutions to their problems. If that clicks, put a 2 in the comments. People don't buy they don't buy products or services. They buy solutions to their problems. So it's important that through your authenticity, you can relate through your own problems with their problem. So the value of your story as you're going through your own transformation, as you're being the number one advocate for whatever it is that you're selling, here is the structure. You want to create your $1 million story. Before, then, and now. Before, then, and now. If you can understand how to craft together this type of a story for whatever it is that you're promoting, this could be expanding your sales team. This could be selling a health and wellness product. This could be selling a travel service. This could be selling your kids to do something. Whatever that it is, this simple 3-step story framework will help you to sell more. What do? And I literally would take out a pen and paper and I would literally craft this thing literally in a couple minutes. You can come up with a story that can sell a lot better than just the facts and the figures and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So in your before, here's the key. With whatever it is that you're selling, what was the big problem that you were seeking to address in relation to this thing you're looking to sell? So for example, one thing that I also do too is I sell a way for people to build a business and to find a way to make money from their phone. So what was the problem I was facing? Here's a couple problems. And I want you to jot this down for your business, for your product, for your service. Problems that I was facing is I wanted a way to be able to not go to a 9 to 5 and clock in. Another problem, I wanted a way that I could actually work from anywhere so I can be with my family. The pain point, right? Another problem, I wanted something that had flexibility. Those were my problems. So share those problems. You know what's going to happen? Not everybody, but the people that align with their problem are going to wave their hand and say, me too, I have that problem. I have that problem. So what are those problems that you had that your product, your service, your business can solve? Okay. So there's your before. Share 2 to 3 points, not 10, not 15. People don't got like all day, just something quick, the couple of big ones, right? Communication, the effectiveness of communication isn't how long you can talk. The effectiveness is how concise can you put it so it can make the point. Okay, before. Next, you have the then. If people relate with your before, you will then have that ability to relate to the pivot. The then is what did you do? So, what was that thing that you put that you did that then started to get you into the direction of solving that problem using a business? So, before I was so bothered because I wanted to spend more time with my family. I didn't want to do a 9 to 5 anymore. And I wanted the flexibility to be able to travel, be with my wife, and be able to still be able to create income. There's my before. The then. And then I found a way to be able to make money from my phone in a simple and fun way. You see how that works? Maybe if you heard that and you related to my problem, you would then think, oh, what's that then? What's that pivot? What's that business? I want to know more about that. So, what's your business? What's your product? What's your service? What's the pain points that you're looking to solve? What then did you do? And then the now, the last part about this story is what did this do for you? Now, some people say, well, I need to create my $1 million crazy transformation story. If they're dealing with health, I need to be at my utmost prime, and then I'm going to share my story. If they're dealing with an opportunity or being able to make more money, they need to make millions and millions of dollars, and then I'm going to share my story. That's actually not what's necessarily inspiring. What's inspiring is just sharing authentically and genuinely what did this do for you? What did your product do for you? What did your service do for you? What did whatever it is that you're promoting do for you? Be authentic. You don't have to overinflate, just let it be. So let's say for me in the very beginning of my business, using this as an example, I could make zero money and I could actually use this story to be able to partner with other people. So you know what I would say right now? I would say something like, and the moment that I got started, I just feel so thankful because I finally see that there's a way out. I'm so thankful for the coaching and training that I'm getting. I'm learning more now than I have in my entire 4-year UC Berkeley degree. What are legitimate, authentic things that you can share that your product, your service, your business has done for you? Metrics are great, feelings are great, but it has to be authentic. Don't overinflate. Don't lie. You don't need to overcompensate for anything. Just be real. You know what's going to happen? You do that before, where you share your problems that you had that you're looking to solve that relates to people. You then share your then. The then is where you have the pivot point where you insert your product, your service, your business. And then you have the now. The now is what did it do for you? If you do those three things, get in the habit of sharing stories, fact, sell, story, sell. If you get in the habit of having that type of a skill set and you are the product of your product, you are living out the call, you are living out the message every day, you're doing your best. Every day, keep on aspiring to uplift your standard for what it is that you're promoting. Every day, get better with sharing and creating stories surrounding around what it is that this message that you're promoting. You have to be sold yourself, your number one fan. You have to then share a lot of stories to relate with more people. And the last thing I'd say is this: we use and share the products. Then, if you want to go beast mode on this, if you want to be recession proof, if you want to scale, do the same thing for other of your clients. It's one thing to share your story, but the person that can effectively craft and share other people's stories will win big in sales and business. I'll end it with this. One of the mentors that I worked with, he had a person that he trained that was a multi 7-figure income earner in our line of work. But he wasn't always like that. This person started working at McDonald's. This person had so little money, he was practically homeless for a bout of his time. But he was hungry. He got involved in a business. And what he did was this: they were selling a health and wellness product there. He didn't have that much weight to lose. But you know what he did do is he got really good at crafting and sharing other people's stories. And he would tell people, he said, I might not have your story, but I can sell your story better than you can sell your story. You see, if you understand this art, you don't need to have the miracle story yourself. If you understand the art of storytelling, then you can use all the stories that are around us. You can create more all the time and just continue to share their stories. And you know what's going to do? That's going to actually add a lot more credibility to you in your business, because people then think, wow, this person was able to create a lot of success. If they could help them or they know them, then perhaps they can help me too. So if you want the ultimate sales pitch, if you want to be able to sell more, if you want your organization to sell more, to sum it up, number one, be the best product of whatever product you're promoting. Be the number one fan, the number one advocate. Learn more, get better, right? Just become that expert over the course of time. Number two, create and sell your story. And number three, help others create and sell their stories as well too. You do those things and you will see how you will generate more product sales, more business sales, more business within your organization, and it will be able to duplicate. So I hope that this helped. If it did, I'd love to know in the comments below what impacted you about this. If you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube, I put this and all the other replays there too. So like this, share this, subscribe there so you can find this and a lot more as well too. This is number one of 5 daily methods of operation that if you do these 5 things, you will be able to scale an online sales organization. And last thing is this is if you'd like some more information on an online business, I do run an organization called the Warrior Movement. I help people be able to build professional businesses from their phone, make money in a fun, simple way. We have an incredible community. We're coaching people. We're teaching people all around the world on how to do this. If you're looking for other opportunities, if you're open for some information, check out the link in my bio. It's called the Work With Me form. And fill that out. I'd love to stay in touch and share with you what's going on. We are in a massive scaling phase right now, but it's going to be a limited time frame. So if you are interested in that, definitely take a look at that or shoot me a message. I'd love to share some information. Other than that, everyone, God bless. Stay recession proof. We'll talk with you.